in one piece. Literally just over the road there is their stadium. Never been here before. Well, actually, I've been here once to the Holiday Inn. It was a quick in and out. Never been to the ground, but just thought I'd do a quick video. So obviously this is our third pre-season friendly, if you include the behind closed doors game against Colchester United. Obviously we had the game against Southend United, 1-1 draw. Bit of rust, wasn't the best performance, I think it's fair to say, but in pre-season friendlies all it's about is about getting through the 90 minutes with everybody fit, firing, just shaking off a little bit of rust. I don't think it's so much about fitness in and of itself, because I don't think that football players inherently become unfit in the space of a couple of weeks. From, they're finely tuned athletes, but it's more about the sharpness and the pace of the game that they're getting sort of used to, and whatever I think is really what is important. But it'll be interesting to see what team that Nuno puts out, whether it will be, broadly speaking, the same as what went out against Southend. Will he make a few alterations? I hope to see Lamadrid. I thought he looks quite bright and lively, so I'd be quite keen to see a little bit more of him. I think he looked a decent player. Look, it's only a pre-season friendly, so I'm not really reading too much into it. But I want to see. I'd like to see a few of the young lads get an opportunity, a little bit more than 25 minutes that they got against Southend. I'd quite like to see a little bit of 𝘿𝙀𝙼𝙨𝙪 Orford. Be quite keen to see him start. That'd be quite nice. So this Summerville thing's dragging on, though, isn't it? A lot of things coming out. 42.5 million from Roma. Looks like he's off there. Then Al Hilal comes steaming in. Initially, reports were 80 million euros, which, as I did the video yesterday, worked out to 68.2 million pounds. Yeah, thank you very much. Then it's, actually, it's not quite that much, and it's actually 70 million euros, which is, as I understand it, around about 55 million quid, or 50 million quid plus a £5 million add-ons and all the rest of it. So it's really confusing, and I'm just like, can we just get a little bit of clarity on this? That would be great. Because apparently, also, there was a medical and this, that, and the other that allegedly, supposedly, was booked by Al Hilal. I'm not quite sure that that's actually happened as things stand right now. And again, there was a story about a private jet turning up for Crysencio Summerville where he wasn't there, didn't turn up. Maybe didn't get the memo. I don't know. And then I'm hearing stories about Axel Disasi, and it's been put out there that he's turned us down. I think more accurately, he's probably assessing his options. Is probably the more accurate way of phrasing it, because how I've been led to understand it is that he's made the declaration that he would prefer to stay as a top flight club, but he's at a top flight club and he's not getting games. He's not even involved on the substitutes bench or anything like that. He's in the fabled bomb squad, so his career's going nowhere. To be honest with you, I think we need to play hardball with him. I think we need to be... look, don't get me wrong. Do I want to sign Axel Disasi? Do I think he would be a great fit? Well, of course. He came in last season. He fitted straight in. I think he would be a great signing. I really do. But we can't keep fanning around like this. We can't keep... we did it last season. And I think if we'd have got Disasi on the first day of that January transfer window, I don't think we go down. I genuinely don't. I think we stay up. But because we obviously left it till basically the last knockings of that January transfer window, we missed him out for 3, 4, 5 games. That could have been critical. That could have been absolutely the difference between staying up and going down, which is what we did, by 2 points factually, but it was 3 points really because of the goal difference. We could have found that, I think, if we'd have got Disasi right at the beginning. So I don't think we can afford to do it again, because it could be the difference between promotion and not promotion. It could be that razor thin, that sort of dividing line between success and failure. So I think we need to play a little bit hardball with him. I really do. I think we need to just basically say to him and his representatives, and I'm here with my son, and I've just said the same thing to him. I think we need to go to Axel Disasi and his representatives with a contract, with the deal, because I think Chelsea will move him on. I think we can come to an accord with Chelsea, whether it's maybe on an initial loan with an option / obligation to buy pending Premier League promotion, whether we buy him straight off the bat, whatever. But I think we need to go to Disasi, and I think we need to be very, very clear with him. We want you. We want to build our defence around you. We see you as our leader at the back. However, we're not going to wait forever. We need clarity. We need to make a decision. We need to get things in place. We can't wait forever. We can't do what we did last time and wait till the very last moment of the transfer window and make that signing, because that we might have already lost a couple of games by then. The defence might be getting pulled from pillar to post and all the rest of it. And then what? He's going to come in like some modern day Superman. Well, like I say, I'm not so sure we did it last season and it didn't serve us well. I don't think we can afford to do it this time. So I think we need to go to him with a contract, with all of the bits and pieces ironed out, put it down on the table with him and his representatives. And I think, like I say, we want you. However, we're not going to wait forever. This is the date by which we need an answer one way or the other. I think we say to him, now look, pick a date. I've turned around to my boy and said, August 1st. Put a contract in front of him and his representatives and say, August 1st, Axel, that is the date by which we need a response from you. And if we don't get a response from you, we will take that non-response as your response, i.e., thanks but no thanks, West Ham United. And we will, at that point, say, do you know what? No problem. We're now going to move on. We're going to sign a centre-back that we would have loved Axel Disasi to be that centre-back, but we now are going to move on with things. And if he comes to us on the 2nd of August, we've just got to go, sorry, mate, that ship has set sail. We can't fanny about. We are fannying about. We did it last season. Stop and remember, it was quite late in the transfer window before we actually got any business done, any incomings, that is. Last season turned out really well, didn't it? So we can't do that again. If those that fail to learn from history are doomed to repeat it, we can't. We absolutely can't. So we just need to tell him, we want you to come to our club. We want you to be the linchpin of our back line. But we're not going to wait forever. These are our terms and conditions. This is what we're going to pay you in your remuneration package. You will play, which is you're not doing at the moment at Chelsea. You've got no career as a Chelsea player. You've not got no career as a football player whilst you're at Chelsea. Come to us. We will give you a home. But this is not an offer that doesn't have an expiry date. This is the expiry date. Make your choice. By then, if you don't make your choice, we're going to move on. And this offer will be not coming back to you. We got to play hardball. You've got to play hardball, because otherwise you get a situation where the tail wags the dog and he thinks that he's doing us a favour. Not really. We're doing you a favour just as much as anything else. So I think that needs to be the way this is all framed. So be interesting to see what you think. As I say, you've got the comment section below. Do all the usual things, like, hype, share, subscribe, all of that stuff. Just thought I'd get this quick video out. Just be interesting to see what you think, really. Anyway, I'm going to knock it on the head. I'm heading over there to the Lamex, Broadhall Way, whatever. Hopefully, like I say, see a few lads getting a run out. As I say, I'd be quite keen to see Lamadrid and Orford get a run out. So, yeah. Anyway, see you next time. Come on, you irons.